one of the top 3 hunter training institutions Valhalla has. Every year, countless hunters apply so that they can carry the name of Valhalla on their back. With an admission rate of 500.1, are able to graduate with the name of Valhalla. The competition starts right from the orientation. Valhalla highest-ranking compact instructor Lee Sankyol. Whoa. There sure are a lot this time around as well. The successor of the Yushin family Yu Minjun. Well, there's bound to be a lot in the admission selection process. So, are you here to see your nephew? Well, that's the case. In our Yushin family we're expecting a lot from our Soyeon. Yu Soyeon. Yu Soyeon, a genius born to the Yushin family, which is one of Korea's top 5 families. She was able to wield mana comparable to that of a high schooler's at the age of 10. She was able to add mana to her sword at the age of 13. At the age of 16, she competed against the members of the Yushin family and she came out on top. Well, this is what was written on her personal data sheet. Is there anything else I didn't know of? It said she was able to communicate with our Yushin family's guardian constellation. Can you believe that? Are you telling the truth? Of course, that's why we're expecting a lot from her. The reason Korea has its 5 families is because of the guardian constellation associated with each one. Normally a hunter receives a blessing or forms a contract with a guardian constellation. However, the guardian constellations of the 5 families were different from the other constellations. The Yushin family's Sword God, the Jangsan family's Spear Saint, the Choijin family's Tao King, the Dojin family's Bao God, and were granted more talent and abilities than others. The members of the 5 families were given blessings from their respective constellations. There is a huge difference between merely receiving a blessing and communicating directly. Communicating with a guardian god is to directly form a contract with them. If that's the case, she's definitely a genius. Right. So how is my nephew doing? While it seems she hasn't yet started. Now that I look at it, it seems she's gonna start soon. Presumably in 30 seconds. Really? Please let me observe. If you really want to watch, go down there yourself. You're telling me to go through all those scouts and reporters. Give me a break. Please just display it on screen. Aren't you my senior? Only now do you consider me your senior. Well, since I'm also curious. Oh, it's up. Yushin family eldest daughter Yu Soyeon 17. Kim Ju-hyuk 17. They seem quite calm. Isn't he like that because he knows it's Soyeon and he just gave up? Since her ability is quite well known. Even if that's the case. He doesn't seem to have any fighting spirit at all. Well, I'm sure it'll end quickly. Start. At such a young age, she has such refined sword intent. And such exceptional mana control. Victory to Kim Ju-hyuk. What's this? Why is everyone so weak? Is this really 300 years in the future? Years ago, Tower of Destruction. Manana. That was a marvelous fight. Boss of the Tower of Destruction, God of Destruction Barche. Martial God Kim Hyun-oh. Nan. Na. You have defeated the boss of the Tower of Destruction, Barche, stopping the destruction of the world. Be what? The tower is being destroyed because I killed the boss. Cook. Weak. Just when I was gonna take it easy. I've always lived busy, working as a hunter ever since I was little. Just when I made some money and gained some recognition, this shit happened. Should I have brought my disciples after all? No. Even if they came along, they would have died a dog's death. Fuck. Kim Hyun-oh reincarnated into the body of a 17-year-old, 300 years after the defeat of the Tower of Destruction. Either way, he was quite satisfied when he was reincarnated. Though his body was weaker and younger, his knowledge from when he was known as the martial god was still intact. If he could just adjust to this body, he believed he would be able to live a life of luxury and leisure. At least before that translucent window appeared. In 5 years a Tower of Destruction will appear. Please prepare. Does this guy hold some kind of grudge against me or something? Ah shit, damn. That bastard, I should have thrown him into the lava while I could. There's nothing I can do even if I regret it now. In 3 years, I'll destroy the tower once and for all. And live my life in luxury and leisure from then on. Ha! Please reclaim your weapons, and memories. In the 3rd floor's 5th room to the right of Valhalla, find my weapons. And memories. Valhalla. Room of the Constellation. I'm pretty sure I know what he means by weapons, but memories. I should first find this place called Valhalla. Valhalla, the 4th day of the top 10 competition will start now. For people wanting to compete, please come onto the competition floor. Should I go? Competitors, take your positions. Today there are more people than ever before. It's because the future of all 5 families are all here at the same time. And that the existence of that newcomer, Kim Joo-hyuk. His opponent is 30 seconds till the match starts. Osun family's eldest son, Oh Si-hyuk 17. That man is the one who beat you Soyeon on the first day. He doesn't seem like much on the outside. Well, good. If I can beat him, my image will go up. Hey. I'll finish you quickly. What does QD mean? Is it some sort of abbreviation? It means quickly destroy. Z-O. If that's the case then F-O. What? It means fuck off. You retard. Match start. Osun family's eldest son Oh Si-hyuk 17. Oh Si-hyuk wasn't very good at literature, strategy, or martial arts. However, he still had a talent above everyone else. That's his physique. He was able to do what others couldn't do unless they had mana. And even with just a little training, he was able to get exponentially stronger. He was born with a top-tier physique that required no effort. He was worthy of being called a genius from that alone. I told you to fuck off, you retard. This piece of trash. With the body I am born with, I won't win in a fight of physique. I don't know about anything else, but his strength is the real deal. Albeit just because he's superior in physique doesn't mean he'll win. Martial arts to back that physique. And Ha. The ability to observe the opponent. If those aren't in harmony, this happens. Victory to Kim Joo-hyuk. Well, while this body is weaker than my body before I reincarnated, there shouldn't be any issue hunting monsters and being a hunter like before. Did Oh Si-hyuk really get knocked over and hit on his way down? Honestly, I didn't expect Oh Si-hyuk to go down to an attack that simple. Head of the Osun family, Fist King Oh Chulshan 48, ignorant bastards. You call that a simple attack? Even if my son never cared to learn martial arts and only improved his physique, he would easily dodge a fist from any of his peers. But that was something he couldn't dodge. Si-hyuk-oh let his temper get the best of him and just went after Kim Joo-hyuk. And he used magic, which he rarely ever uses, to try and end this quickly. But he Kim Joo-hyuk tilted his head a bit to dodge it. Since he thought that Joo-hyuk would have definitely been hit, he shifted his center of gravity all the way. That means he moved faster than Seo-hyuk's max speed. From the second Seo-hyuk went in, Kim Joo-hyuk had already formed a plan. That in itself is a monstrous talent. Unfortunately, there are many that also know the value of that newcomer. They weren't all ignorant. Kim Joo-hyun. I'll make sure to bring you into our family at all costs. I love you, Choi Erin Nuna. Look at those crazy bastards. Why are bastards that have already gone to the military calling a 17-year-old Nuna? Ranking match finals. Choi Jin family's second daughter Choi Erin 17. Kim Joo-hyuk vs Choi Erin. Match start. What? Is she waiting for me to attack first? Well, since she at least tries to read the situation, she's at least better than the rest. Then. Shall I? Is that lightning? Has she already mastered the element change ability of the Choi Jin family at the age of 17? All 5 of the children from 5 families are all exceptional this time around. Now. What? Of. So she managed to dodge it with her sword. No wonder it didn't feel like I was hitting a body. So heavy. Now, try dodging this as well. Something seemed slightly off. That attack just now. It felt like my posture was a bit off. Well, in the end it doesn't matter. Victory to Kim Joo-hyuk. Valhalla admission top 10 1. Kim Joo-hyuk 2. Choi Erin 3. Jang Ju-on 4. 7, 8. Lee Chong-gon 9. Oh Si-hyuk 10. Kim Yoon 1. Mr. Kim Joo-hyuk. Please tell us the story. What the? Please listen to us. Student Kim Joo-hyuk. Please join our Chunmyeong. Without having to say anything, our guild has a history of 30 years. If you come join us, we'll grant you the best treatment possible. Please join our guild. 30 years of history. Everyone, our guild is better. Shut the fuck up. Is Kim Joo-hyuk a crazy psychopath? Is it true that after ranking first at the admission contest, he chased away guilds that were giving him an offer, while cursing? Isn't he borderline crazy? Total comments 92 most recent. LOL. There was also a video, it was so funny seeing him all pissed then yelling, "Fuck off you sons of bitches." For real LOL, I have to agree. Honestly, seeing how much he curses, he has to be a bad person, agreed. Is he a bad person? But honestly, Kim Joo-hyuk doesn't have any class. Fuck, no matter how angry he is. Cursing like that is a bit too much, isn't it? In a public place at that, kids these days LOL. Guild scouts, come here. Want to add a negative comment? Okay, go ahead and add one. But with what backing is that bastard Kim Joo-hyuk cursing at scouts? If he's entering Valhalla, he's sure to be a hunter. But what good is it to ruin relationships like that? Honestly, if he has stills, I'll accept. Looking at how he destroyed the 5 families, even with a shit personality he'll be accepted anywhere. But honestly, I was a bit dumbfounded seeing Erin Nuna be beaten like that. Let's not even mention Yusohyan fuck Kik. I forgot she even existed since she wasn't even able to make it through. Anyways, he's still wrong for cursing that young bastard. Freshman, I welcome you to Valhalla. This Valhalla has a proud 100 years of history. This is so boring. Did I stand out too much yesterday? Well, anyways. Please reclaim your weapons and memories. In the 3rd floor's 5th room to the right of Valhalla, find my weapons and memories. Valhalla. Room of the Constellation. I just need to get in and leave. So it's not an issue. And I realized something as well. With that, the entrance ceremony is now over. Virtual Combat Simulation Room. Why is the class distribution like this? Former Choijin Guild Head Valhalla Instructor Kim Lee-gun. In the front, Yushin family's Yu Soyeon. Next to her is the Choijin family's Erin. That mass in the middle is Osun family's Oh Si-hyuk. They definitely said that the classes would be assigned at random, but how could 3 of the 5 families' geniuses be in the same class? And why is that bastard Kim Joo-hyuk also in this class? This year. I'm completely doomed. Cough. Cough. No, let's calm down. In situations like this I need to start off strong. Nice to meet you. I'm the person in charge of this class as well as your instructor, Kim Lee-gun. Then, first. What? What's going on? What the? Where is this? Weren't we indoors just now? And if I show some bloodlust here. Kayak. I can estimate at least a 100. Are these orcs and goblins? Nice. The barrier is working well. Kim Joo-hyuk. Come here. The monsters here. Can you take care of them alone? Now, you mean the monsters that are running over here? Yes. Good. Now I'm sure his ego will die down a bit. In the case of students, they've mostly only seen monsters in books or such, but never in person. It's only natural he's scared. Stop pretending to consider it and just say no. I'll start the class as soon as his ego dies down a bit. Are you laughing? Seeing how you're laughing, I'm assuming you can take care of them on your own. Of course. This bastard. Still bluffing. Then, give it a go. Just like this. What? From what I know, I haven't heard that we'll be doing something like this on the first day. Seeing as how you're giving me a test, I'm assuming there's a prize, right? So add a prize as the condition. Ha. Now we're talking. Under the conditions that I take care of all the monsters, what are you gonna bet? If you take care of all the monsters, I'll do whatever you want under my power. While that's a little lacking, I'll accept that deal. I don't think you understand, but the monsters in this system attack just like real ones would. Just hand over the sword already. Sword? How would I fight without a weapon? Are you really expecting me to fight them with my bare hands? Here, use it. Growling. Koha ache. It's been 300 years since I held a knife. Well, it's not bad, I guess. Back then, because of the monsters, the world couldn't do its role, and we used any kind of weapons that could be seen. But still, the sword is quite a familiar weapon. As I thought, the pattern is simple. Was it just an NPC monster? It's just a well-made fake monster. Impossible. What I lent to Kim Joo-hyuk was a mere sword. It doesn't contain any magic power or quick swordsmanship. But how can he cut anything so easily? It's like the sword is sucking in the monsters. Ugh. It's crazy. I want to get down to the Constellations room. You will. Keep your promise, right? Okay, then. That's all for today's class. It must be tiring since this is your first class, so go straight to your dorms and get some rest. Come to think of it, I never thought of teaching students. But I also never went to school before. Although the class was boring, I got some information from it. Especially, the story related to the constellation. Well, there was no such thing as a constellation in my previous life. Speaking about the constellation. Constellation is the term used to refer to the transformation of those who established great fortune into gods. Most of the constellations are involved with hunters as their holy relics, and they give them special powers. The Valhalla in Korea is the world's third largest academy with many relics of the constellation. I guess that's it. Everything about swordsmanship and how to annihilate the monsters is useless. I should go to the dormitory and get serious with practicing martial arts. This body is really weak. Teacher's office. You've been through a lot. To be honest, it's more of an embarrassment than a hardship. No, introspectively, it doesn't make any sense. Is he really a high school student? I made 120 monsters in the virtual combat simulation room as an anticipation this time. But he killed them all. The high school student that hasn't even met a monster yet. That's what I've been saying. It's strange, from what I see, Kim Joo-hyuk doesn't have anything special. Is there nothing on his background? Yeah. That guy is an orphan. He came from a small orphanage in a highly dangerous area. An orphan. Is he perhaps a forger? I did my own research related to that, and he's not a forger. Plus, do you think a forger would try to enter Valhalla and make a fuss at the entrance ceremony? Moreover, you said that Kim Joo-hyuk asked to get into the Constellations room. Yes. After the first semester, he'd be able to get in there eventually. But if I asked the headmaster, he'll let him into the first basement floor. I'm really thankful for that. Because I brought you here. I should take that much responsibility. Besides, I don't know about the completely restricted area on the 5th floor, but anyone can enter the first floor. There won't be a problem if you go in a little bit faster. Yes. I'm worried about what's going to happen next year. Why? Is this because of Kim Joo-hyuk? That too. Even if I don't take care of Kim Joo-hyuk, you know that my class has 3 students from the 5 families. It's not easy to control even one of them. I'm not trying to console you, but there's an exchange student from the Ventric family in another class. If you said Ventric. Is it perhaps that Ventric? That's right, the Ventric direct family. Rockdil Ventric. Rockdil Ventric. I'm sure I heard that he was kicked out for causing trouble at the British Academy. After hearing that, I feel like my situation is better than the class next door. I know, right? What's up all of a sudden? Teach me. Teach me swordsmanship. Teach me. Teach me swordsmanship. Ha! The swordsmanship you showed back then. Teach it to me. Nah. Why? Why do you ask? I just don't want to. You don't have anything else to say, right? I'm leaving now. Teach me swordsmanship. I said I don't want to. Is there something wrong with your ears? Stop clinging on to me. I have no intentions to teach you, so piss off. Hi. I already expected it, but this body is better than I thought. Martial arts training or whatever it was, I can't do anything because I don't have any magic power. Plus, it's hard to control the mana. The problem of this magic power can be solved if I find that thing, and for that, I'll prepare some mana in me. Kim Ju-hyuk. The main Ventric family Rockdill Ventric. Rockdill Ventric's attendant Uria de Felix. Ha. Who are you? Humph, as expected of an uneducated person. He doesn't even know the Ventric family. I'm Rockdill from the Ventric family. I'll ask you bluntly. The main Ventric family, Rockdill Ventric. In most families, the branch family line has it much harder to gain power and wealth than the main family line. However, the Ventric family has a beak mask, which is a guardian of the constellation. And that makes the Ventric family different from the others. Normally, there is an S-class or higher guardian of the constellation, who protects the family. And they directly select the member of the constellation and give them protection and strength. But for the Ventric family, they decided to sign the contract with a non-constellation family member. It was a way for the chosen person to sign a contract with the constellation without disagreement. And because of that unique choice, the Ventric family has a lot of power in Europe. If you were a member of the Ventric family, you would be able to select a contractor regardless of your lineage. So the branch family line could have as much power as the main family line. Rockdill Ventric, who's supported with such authority by his family, has become too arrogant. Not too long ago, because of the commotion at the British Academy, he ended up getting kicked out. It's fine. Don't cry over spilled milk, because I always get what I want. Even though I've been kicked out before. I'm from the Ventric family, so they always have a way to bring me back on track. That person would like it. First things first. I will get Kim Ju-hyuk, who's at the center of attention at the entrance ceremony, on my side. If you are under me, I'll lead you to the Ventric family's constellation. So what? You idiot. What? Did you just say? No, do you think I'm stupid? You're not interested in me and just showing off from the beginning. Now that you're saying shit like that, you're indeed an idiot. Am I wrong? You uneducated filthy brat. Go back to your seat. Rockdill Ventric. Did you say my full name just now? This is not the British Academy, this is Valhalla. No matter how great the Ventric family is, you must obey the instructors here. Is he Lee Sang-kyol, Valhalla's combat instructor? TCH. Let's meet again later, Kim Ju-hyuk. I got nothing today. I didn't get anything related to the Constellations room. Instead, I got involved with an idiot in the morning. Now, I know that Guild Scouts are a bunch of outsiders who come to the school. So they use the students and the instructors to scout me. Wasn't it enough of me to speak ill of them? Teach me swordsmanship. Valhalla's dormitory. Higher class room. Damn it. A lowly orphan like you dares to humiliate me. Kim Ju-hyuk. Uria, call Dezera. I have someone that needs to be dealt with. Yuri. Ack. Okay. Answer me. Do you really still think you're the eldest daughter of the palace family? No. Shall I throw you out of our family? Contact Desera. There's somebody that needs to be taken care of. Also, there's a son of the Rise family in 2nd grade, tell Ventric I want to see him. Understood. Valhalla Dormitory, Kim Juhyuk's room. Huff. 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 This body is seriously garbage. I can't draw out any magic. What is it? We're already in front of the dorms. How far are you going to follow me? Teach me the art of the sword. Are you a parrot? She's seriously too annoying. I should get her to leave. $1,000,001. That's the cost of one lesson. $10,000,001. You can't afford it, right? I'm leaving. Give me your phone. Why my phone? I'm putting in my number. That way it's easier for me to send you the money. Million. Accept 100,000,001. Will you teach me now? Nope, I won't. You refuse to accept. It's just money anyway. I can find that, so it doesn't matter. Even if I've got a beggar's amount of mana. Let's go. And find the secret vault. Before I came to this school, I checked it out in advance, but most of the notes that were hidden 300 years ago were destroyed. According to the research, there should be at least 4 notes, but it's more than likely that there are just 3 left. And the most certain thing is, they're in the mountains of Valhalla. Let's search for them. The location of the notes can be determined by sensing the marble that responds to my magic. I can sense it with the little bit of magic that I have. Found it. What a weak body. If it weren't for the Tower of Destruction 300 years ago, there wouldn't be any need for me to do this. The world was on the verge of destruction and there was no room for my riches. So I made notes and put them all here. The contents inside are still safe, right? I hope so. Huff. Huff. I finally found them. The notes. But where is the keyhole? Ah, there it is. A regular key wouldn't fit in this keyhole. Yo, I'm going to make a string of magic. And form it into a key. Alright, it went in. Ugh. Okay. Have you been well, my children? Now that I don't have to worry about money, I can go search for that. Ha! There they are. Storage stones. To maintain the notes, I put some magic into them, but the day I have to use these has come. As expected from the storage stones. Magic power is overflowing. First, I'll take care of the remaining storage stones. Should I leave the heavy gold bars and take the light jewelry? If I really think I'm going to make a note in the future, I must be an insane bastard. Are my muscles aching just because I did some digging? What the hell? Teach me the art of the sword. You really aren't letting it go, huh? According to the information I found when I was reincarnated, among the top 5 families, the Choijin family, which includes Erin Choi, is probably a family that practices swordsmanship. So why me? Why are you asking me so persistently? You can learn more from your family. No, I want to learn from you. Why? I've never seen anyone wield a blade better than you. What about your father? Isn't he the head of Choijin? Father. He's better with the sword than me. No. Follow me to the teacher's room, Kim Juhyuk. Me. Why the teacher's room? It's regarding what you asked me last time. Don't you want to know? I'm coming. Ah, excuse me. AM tomorrow. Come to the training grounds. What? You don't want to? I'll be there. Teacher's room. I've got a class soon, so I'll speak fast. First of all, your access to the Constellations room has been approved. You'll just have to go to the basement floor. The basement floor. Yes, but you're not allowed to enter any floor lower than the first. Alright, understood. When can I go there? If it's possible for you, tonight is fine. Great, I'll go today. That's unexpected. I thought he was going to make a fuss about not being allowed down to the second floor. I didn't think he would just accept it. Then let's go. Yes, sir. The Valhalla Academy's treasure, the Constellations room. The security is tighter than at the main gate. That's how important the Constellations room is. It's important enough to make Valhalla one of the 3 great academies. Well, not just the security, but the exterior walls as well. They're covered with all sorts of magic. It's completely surrounded except for the entrance. Teacher, can I ask you a question? What is it? How might one go about getting down to the second floor? Would you have to do something criminal? You don't have to become a criminal, but you would be expelled. Besides, you'd lose your mind before even leaving the school. I'd lose my mind. Yes. On the second floor, the Constellations' magic power runs rampant. If you touch that magic, your mind will shatter and you'll become a madman. Madman, expulsion. Understood. This brat, why is he asking me that right before going in? Does he really want to go down there? No, that's not it. The first place entrance candidate wouldn't do that. I'm sure he knows it's better to stay in the academy. Oh, the gate opened. You've got 30 minutes. Then, you must come out. Yes, I'll be back soon. Please reclaim your weapons and memories in the 3rd floor, 5th room to the right of Valhalla. I don't care if I get expelled or whatever. I came to Valhalla because of this in the first place. I'll have to go to the 3rd basement floor first. Anyways, why are there so many stairs in this building? I can't even see that far. Ha! What is this place? A prison. I was sure the Constellations room was on the 1st floor, but... Is this really it? Doesn't seem all that important. Anyways, should I go deeper? You have met the requirements. You are being moved to the room. Room. It's been a while, Kim Hwano. Bar Che. It's been 300 years. Is this a reunion? You. I'm happy to see you, you bastard. W8. Die. Walt, calm down and let's talk. Just die. Stop, die. Please stop, stop. I'll punch you even more. I ain't the type of person who'd use their fist. But this case is different because you destroyed my comfortable future, you bastard. My wealth. My honor. All the time I spent training my disciples. Wait. Wait. Aren't you curious what this place is? I wonder, what's this place? There's nothing here. This is an imaginary world. An imaginary world. Yes, to be exact, it's a space in a relic. The me that you're seeing right now is just an embodiment in the imaginary world. My real body already ceased to exist 300 years ago. Wait, so are you saying that you've always been in this relic? Yes. Then does that mean? That's right, Kim Ju-yuk. I became a constellation. Ack, that sucks. Gash. You didn't do anything weird, right? Of course, I just looked around. I couldn't go down further, because I would have lost my mind if I did. I got it. Then go home now. Yes. I don't care that you became a constellation. Just tell me this. Are you the one who did that transparent notification window? Just what is that? I don't know. You bastard. I am speaking the truth. After I was killed by you, I've been inside this thing for 300 years without any power. Then just who sent the message? I got that notification as well. I received a notification to contact the reincarnated Kim Ju-hyuk and got my memory back. 200 reincarnated. Thanks to that, a suspicious person emerged. I wonder if it was the work of him who made me the owner of the Tower of Destruction. I don't know that exactly. My entire memory of that part is gone. I don't think that the memories that disappeared will come back at once. Kim Ju-hyuk, what did your notification say? Please reclaim your weapons and memories. In the third floor's fifth room to the right of Valhalla, it asked me to find a weapon and memories. I couldn't read what was below because it was censored by squares. But I don't remember having lost any memories. I also still have the memories from the tower. Maybe the memories haven't come to your mind yet. You already found the weapon, so the memories are going to appear naturally. Weapon. I already found the weapon. That's right. This space is the inner world of the weapons village swords that have become sacred relics. I became a constellation because I used the village sword as a relic. Oi, you. Fucking bastard. My village sword has become a relic and inside is a constellation. What the hell is this situation? I wanted to destroy it and leave it behind, but no matter how weak it has become, it's reluctant to leave Barche unattended, who was once called the King of Destruction. Guess it can't be helped that the new quest that appeared in the notification window is only achievable with a village sword. And there's no such thing as a receipt for this village sword. Oi, you're the first place at the entrance ceremony, Kim Ju-hyuk, right? Your seniors were on a trip, so aren't you gonna introduce yourself? Valhalla Academy. Second year. Sunrise family's eldest son, Lyric Sunrise. Senior. A bully like you has juniors too. This bastard is fearless, If you're the first place in the first year, it's not enough to just come and say hello to your seniors first. Lyric, I'll beat this fucker up first. Go easy on him. Newcomer. The difference between a first year and a second year. Ack. This crazy fucker. A sword. He definitely didn't have a weapon just now though. This nice feeling of a perfect grip, it's been a while, Come at me quickly, it'll be fun. If you stay still, I'm gonna crush your heads. So, you just need to do one simple thing. Just take care of this one student, senior. Of course, I will reward you. Something that will help the Sunrise family. He's a first-year student, Kim Joo-hyuk. Please take care of him. It doesn't matter if you use weapons. I'm going to clean up the mess anyway. You'll accept, right? I got it. It doesn't matter if he's the first place of first graders, a first grader is a first grader. They can't be a second grader's opponent. It's inevitable that first and second graders are fundamentally different. Because of their contract with the Constellations, Valhalla students have to go to the Constellations room in the second semester of the first year and form a contract with one of the Constellations. Students who are contracted become contractors and are called second graders. When you become a contractor, you can draw out and use your Constellation's power, and Kim Joo-hyuk, who wasn't born into any special family, doesn't have a guarding constellation. I can beat him up easily. That's what I thought, but... This newcomer bastard. Ha! Yunin arms rar. Die. My attack. Boo. Didn't hit, huh? This can't be. He's beating up second graders one after another. Before becoming a contractor, second graders must have higher skills in martial arts or magic than first graders. But they were this helpless. It looks like he's just walking with a moderate swing force, but the people around him are getting seriously hit. Oi, didn't I say I'd crush those people's heads who'd stay still? Everyone is trying to figure out whether to go at him or not. Damn it. Don't be scared, bastards. It's just one first grader. Oh. So the gangster boss has some spirit, huh? Shut up. You. Who'd stay still to get hit? Just. When did he come this close? Wake up, brat. Ach. Who are you? Why did you gather and pick a fight with me? Didn't you hear earlier? We're your seniors who are a year above you. So, a bunch of those seniors came while covering up their weapons, to take care of a first grader. Is this a common thing? Tell me. Who sent you? This was just to break the nose of the first place first grader. That's all. What the hell? Is this the loyalty of gangsters? I'm tearing up. I'll leave then. Clean up well. W8. Do you think you can go to school normally after doing this? It doesn't matter if you're the first place in first grade, if people know about this incident, you'll be expelled. Isn't this what people will spread if you tell them the story about this fight? Whatever. Several second graders came to beat up one first grader, but they got swiped clean. If this story gets out, wouldn't you be embarrassed to go to school? So think wisely, if you want to go to school and join a guild. A phone call should come any moment now. See later message, swipe to take call, there it is. Ah, senior. Did you give Kim Joo-hyuk a moderate beating? What? Did you say? Henceforth, stay away from anything related to Kim Joo-hyuk. What is this fucker? Just a while ago, when we were last talking, he seemed to be really confident. Then, I'm gonna hang up now. Wait a moment. If you're saying this because you were hit by Kim Joo-hyuk before, what do you think about just reporting him to the administration? If there are still some visible injuries, doesn't that mean we have enough evidence? Can't you do at least that much? If you just do that, I'll give you the full amount as promised. And I'll even try to make it so that my family can fund you. Even if the Ventrick family agrees to fund us, we won't be able to reclaim the honor we lost. I'm gonna hang up now. Hello. Are you there? Piece of trash. Hey, Yuri. Yes. You've contacted Desira, right? Yes, I've informed him that you want to meet in person. But, since he's far away, it'll take a while for him to get here. Just, where the hell is he? Mexico. Aripia Academy. What? He wants me to come to Korea. Desira Ventrik. Come to Korea to take care of a person named Kim Joo-hyuk, you say. The reward is already prepared, is that so? There wasn't anyone I could ask money from after being chased out. What a great turn of events. The next day, 6 p.m. Valhalla training room. Wow, the training room is this big. Is it because the school itself is already big? It gets me in the mood to run. Why are you here? What? Who is that? Barche. Where are you talking to me from? I'm currently in the sword that's been sealed. Why are you so surprised? I was surprised as I thought that you made it out somehow. Because then I'll have to beat you up and drag you back there again. It's nothing like that, so you don't have to worry. Well, if that's the case, everything is alright. Anyways, are you sure it's okay? No, I'm talking about the sword. The sword has become an artifact and is currently being kept at Valhalla. We came out of the room on the Constellation with it. There's no need to be worried about it since I replaced the sword with a replica. That's what I'm worried about. Where did you even learn the ability to make a replica? When I gained consciousness, I had lost all my strength. But I was able to make a replica from the very beginning. You don't know quite a lot. Though, I don't know why I have this ability in the first place. You came. Yeah. Then are you going to teach me sword techniques now? No. We're gonna start with improving your stamina. Why? You can go if you don't want to. No, I'll do it. Then start with some stretches already. Okay. If you improve your stamina, the better you can absorb mana and easily control it. Though that's the basics of improving. The current method of training is weird. They're investing everything into mana before stamina for some reason. Even that Choi Rin over there. Though she possesses a lot of mana, she only has the stamina of a sword-wielding student. I'm done with stretching. Okay. Then let's get to the real training. Okay. Ha. Ha. We're just getting started. What? Ha. Did you say? HAA. What the? Stop lying down and get up. We still have 20 kilometers running left. Ha. Is she feeling okay? Even though we went harder than last time, we did pretty good. She has a physique worth developing. Everyone, silence. Today, we will be having a simple written test. Valhalla's upper-tier instructor and subject supervisor of Dimensional Monsters, Lilia. While I explained it briefly on the first day, I've informed you to self-study a bit on Dimensional Monsters. So, today, I'll be testing you on just how well you know, and how to deal with each individual monster. Time's up. Starting from the back, please pass your tests forward. The test taken today won't be added to your overall score. However, it will be used to measure your ability for the next class. It seems like all the tests have been collected. In the next class, we'll start our official lesson at the virtual combat simulation room. Then, I'll see you next time. Okay. Are you really sure you can write your answers like that? What the? He was also watching that. Yes, since I'm inside here, there isn't anything for me to do. Are you reading my thoughts? To be exact, I can only hear what you think regarding me. Ah, is that so? Well, I only wrote the answers the way I knew them. Is that so? If that's the case, I understand. Valhalla's first-year teacher's lounge. Ah, yes. Is that perhaps my class's test papers? Preparing for the next class's simulated fight, I told them to study how to kill monsters. So I made them take a simple written test, but, as expected from Class A, which has the children of famous families, they all did well. Is that so? Then, I'll be on my way. Okay. Kim Joo-hyuk. How dare he? He calls this a proper answer. Excuse. Did Kim Joo-hyuk not put any effort? It's not just a little effort. He's just mocking the class at this point. Is it that bad? This can't be overlooked. Next class, I'll show him his paper and thoroughly educate him. That monsters can't be taken care of easily. 1 week later, Valhalla virtual fight simulation. I've graded and brought the tests we took last class. Most of you did very well, but, Kim Joo-hyuk, come forward. Take this. Dimensional Monster Management Grade. 1 class. Name. Kim Joo-hyuk. State the most effective methods to handle the dimensional monster. Rock Goblin. 10 marks. We found 8 jungle goblins that are coming towards you in a straight line. State how to deal with them. 10 marks. Student Kim Joo-hyuk gets 0 points. Are you sure you took the test properly? I did take it properly. First question. What's the best way to take care of rock goblins? What did you write down as your answer to that question? You shank it in the stomach. The second problem is, when you find 8 jungle goblins coming towards you. Write down how you should go about that situation. Starting from the ones charging towards you, you stab them each and send them to hell. You can't be serious. Even if you just acted like you studied a bit of strategy, I was gonna let this go. The best way to kill a rock goblin is by shanking. The rock goblin's defense is B. It means that a normal sword aura won't damage it at all. But you're telling me you're using a sword against that type of monster? Yes. It's all over in one strike. Even his ego knows no bounds. He's still spouting bullshit. I understand. Since student Kim Joo-hyuk is confident in his answer, I'll give you an opportunity. Growling. If you kill the monsters just like you wrote on your test, I'll regrade your points. Okay, I understand. I've heard that he's killed all 120 goblins summoned before. I'm sure that his talent is the real deal, but, at least for a rock goblin, you can't take care of it with just any random sword. Ha! Cook. Growling, keek. Keek. There. Shank him in the stomach. Without any magic. He killed a rock goblin with a sword. How did you do it? Didn't you see me just do it? Just stab it in the stomach with a sword. No. That's all. I mean, that's true, but if you want to kill a rock goblin with just a sword or dao, you need to be at least an A-ranked contractor. So normally, it's only logical that you take care of it with a strike. But he took care of it with just a sword. So my answer is correct, right? No, not yet. That was only one question. Next question. What, again? Oh. What's this? Shouldn't you pay more attention? Look in front of you.